Welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Gemini, this is going to be your March reading. This is general, won't fit everyone's situation. Time is fluid and roles can be reversed. So, welcome Gemini, welcome cross watchers. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, March. And guys, if you haven't already, please make sure that you do subscribe and like this video. Get notified every time I upload. It also helps to build the channel so more people can find these free readings. Gemini, your challenge for this month is a star. I feel like this is about healing. I also feel like this is kind of like putting yourself out there. You may be kind of sticking to yourself a little bit, and only because of, fear of getting hurt or the fact that you have been hurt and you're doing healing. We will clarify this though. So, Gemini. In the first part of March, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. This is a match here. This is a perfect energetic match here, Gemini. And it's very grounded. It's very stable. I feel like it's very honest. It's very, it's lovely energy, honestly. Middle of March, we have the Nine of Cups, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. I feel like in the middle of March is when you really are needing to put yourself out there a little bit more. You may be somebody who doesn't like so much attention, but I feel like someone is asking more of you by the middle of March. However, the middle of March is looking very nice. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of clarity as well. And I just really feel like you're having a really good mid-March. By the end of March, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Judgment. I see the energy coming down a little bit, which I think is okay. I think you're just taking a little bit of a rest here, maybe a little bit of healing. But yes, you've got control of your life here. And I feel as though by the end of March, you're making decisions, but they are positive decisions. I feel like for a lot of Geminis I'm reading for, this is a good energetic match. You're here with someone, and you guys are just all about, stability and nurturing one another here. And, it's like power couple vibes, to be honest. But let's start clarifying. I wish I could just leave it at that, but we always have to clarify, of course. We'll start with that star. For the star, you have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and now it becomes more clear, the Two of Cups. So I feel like in the past, something ended with you, something, that a partnership that really hurt you, right? And I think the reason that you're being challenged this month is you're learning to kind of move forward from a place of love and not from that place of pain, rather. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles and the beginning of March. For the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Star again, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, you're really taking back control of your stability here. You're in this healing process, it looks like, but you're also taking back control. Like, you're not letting your emotions keep you down. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. I do feel like you could be starting something new with someone who is very much like you. We have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So, Energetically, you guys are pretty matched, but I think someone is, I think that someone in this situation is more reserved than the other. Someone goes about it in a different approach. Like, for example, you know, if you're someone who's serious and you're like, I only want to have a serious relationship, and this person's like, you know, well, let's have some fun and see how it goes, then, you know, the person who's really serious may take that as, well, you know, they're just playing games. But I don't really feel like anyone here is playing games. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. For the King of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, and there's that love thing coming in I was talking about. The King of Cups and the King of Swords. So again, this is like this energetic, you know, because that is your energy there, but there's like this logical part, but there's this emotional part here, and you have to kind of make a choice. I feel like the reason that your challenge is putting yourself out there is because you're not the type to put yourself out there for whoever I'm reading for. Now, again, roles can be reversed, but I feel like you're more of a let me show you instead of tell you, but this person is more of a let me tell you how I feel, and you're not very good at that emotion type thing. Let me look at the Nine of Cups by mid-March. For the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. So, you know, this is kind of a celebration energy, but when we have the Seven of Swords and the Tower with this, I start to wonder if there's a third-party situation. But what I'm really feeling here with this landing on top of the Nine of Cups, that someone is being very strategic here. I also feel as though you're still connected to an energy, or one of you is still connected to an energy, and I don't mean like cheating, but the energy is still connected, if that makes sense. You're still carrying the pain. You're still carrying the memories. Let's look at the Sun. I almost feel like the fact that someone has this past pain that they're dealing with, it's what, you know, really triggers this Tower, because it brings up the memories of last time I loved. But for the Sun, you get the Strength, the Queen of Pentacles again, and the Nine of Wands. It is that pain. It's carrying that pain, right? I will say, though, with this Nine of Wands, she's holding the one wand. So there is this progression. There is this, okay, you know I have to let this go. Let's look at the Six of Wands. For the Six of Wands, we have the High Priestess, the Chariot, and Temperance. So I really do feel like this person will be successful, whether it's you or your person, and, you know, moving on from this. But you have to have a little patience with yourself. And I do want to say that, you know, you do have the Angel card here, and you are being guided at this time. But give yourself a little grace. Between the High Priestess and the Temperance, you know, you've definitely got, you know, forces bigger than yourself who's really trying to guide you through this situation. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles at the end of March. For the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles again, and the Knight of Cups. I do see you opening yourself up more emotionally, and I see that you are giving this thing a shot. It looks to me as if you are. I do think that you have now began to understand the pain that has been attached, and you're working on it, okay? Let's look at the Emperor. For the Emperor, we have Death, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like either you or your person, well, the two of you really, you're going to be communicating about your fears, about, you know, this pain that's been going on behind the scenes, this confusion. At the end of the month, I see you guys having a conversation about this and your fears about this ending. And I really feel like this pulling on top of the Emperor, you guys are going to take control of this and work through it. Let's look at the Judgment card, because this is the moment where you guys decide, is it make it or break it? Are you going to do this or not? Are you going to let, the fear get in the way? For the Judgment card, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. And this is that brand new opportunity. This is that new opportunity to make this work. There's love here. There's an equal give and take, an equal exchange here. And there, Ace of Cups on top of the Queen of Cups, that's a lot of love, by the way. And, I really feel like you guys are going to work on it. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There is a beautiful energy here that's worth working on. Okay, so let's get you a final message from Spirit. Final message for Gemini for their highest good for March. Your final message is the Queen of Swords, the Death card, and the Two of Wands. And I think that under the deck is Five of Pentacles, by the way. I think you're putting an end to this, holding on to this pain, and you're making a decision to move forward. I see you, really embracing that healing aspect of yourself and getting more back into your element. But you're also allowing yourself to open up a little more in order to make this work. I think you're choosing your path, and that is, you're following it. You're doing healing at the same time. And I also think that this connection here brings some healing with it. You guys are kind of healing each other. Okay, that is what I have for you this month, Gemini. I hope this helped. If it did, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.